Well, here we are again. My name's Bob Keeran and my daughter Kristen Maley, and we're out about 2 miles from Wild Wash off-ramp, which is what you were seeing. Down that way south is Victorville and Los Angeles, and 15 goes to Las Vegas and Salt Lake City and north from there. So that kind of gives you an idea of where we're here. This is a fairly remote area, and there's thousands and thousands of acres of land in this area that's owned by individuals, private individuals. And what we want to do today is we want to show you how we find land. Finding the actual land so that you can see it and feel it and touch it and see where the washes are and see where the access is and all the attributes of the land, physically standing on the land, we believe is vitally important in choosing a piece of land for investment. You got to be able to see it. You got to find it. And quite frankly, over the years, I've found people come in and tell me where their land is, and then we go out to take a look at it, and oh my goodness, they're 1.5 miles, 2 miles off. And it's because somebody showed them the wrong piece of property who didn't understand what we're about to tell you. So Kristen, can you tell them about the signs and things you can see in the desert that start lining you up to show you where land is?
I can definitely do that. We wanted to come out here and show you this survey monument specifically. So what we did to get here was we came down Frontier Road, and you'll notice it off in the distance. Frontier Road is a straight line leading straight to this property right here. It's a straight road, you'll see it off in the distance. About 6 miles after you can see it ends, and just goes up vaguely in the distance up that mountainside.
I actually put that road in about
He put
20
that
years.
road in, and it's still there.
It's still there. Yeah.
But we were driving down Frontier, and we knew that when we got to this pipeline road, we were in the vicinity. We knew we were close. And what you have to do is keep in mind that when you're nearby survey monuments, you'll usually find a pile of rocks, stake, post, PVC pipe sometimes. People will mark it with anything they can grab your attention with. And you have to keep an open mind and an open eye for those markers.
Yeah, but
and we knew as soon as we were coming down this road, when that intersection with the Frontier, we were about right here.
Yeah, and once you find it, you got to be able to read it. And you got to understand where that one little point, we're going to show you that, we're going to cut away and show it to you, where that one little point is on the face of the earth and where it is on a map. Because your property you're buying, the property you're buying or thinking about buying is on a map. And so where does that map relate to the actual point on earth? And these are how you find it.
That your property is located. You need to know where your property is located.
And
it's all location.
And it's tough to do for some people who've never done it. And we've been doing it for
And it's especially tough
years.
for raw land. I mean,
very.
Look at where we are. We're out in the middle of the desert.
Which we love.
Which we love, but it makes for difficult finding of properties. It really does.
So what we should do is, we'll show them this thing, and then we'll go back to the office, and
we'll show you on a map exactly how we need to find this property.
Right.
So we're looking at a survey monument, and I want to describe a couple things that you'll notice on the survey monument. It says Bureau of Land Management. It's a U.S. survey marker. What you'll also see on here is this is $250 fine if you take this out of the ground or if you move it or damage it in any way. It also notes on here that you're in Township 7 North. We're at the corner of 2 ranges, range 4 West and 3 West. You'll see this symbol on here, north, south, west, and east, east, west. It'll show that you're at the corner of 4 sections, Section 12, Section 13, Section 7, and Section 18. This is stamped, and this was put here in 1959, so it's been here quite a while. But those are the things you should note and keep in mind on a survey monument. We're back in the office, and I wanted to describe to you how we found that monument and that location. But before I do, I think I need to show you some of the basics. California is split into 3 origin points. The one that we primarily use is the baseline and meridian. Property is located based on that origination point in township and ranges. Townships run north to south, ranges east to west. Now the one we were looking at is a township and range that was located from this area 6 miles to here, 6 miles down to here, 6 miles to here, and then 6 miles back to the origination point. That's a township and range. That is Township 7 North, Range 3 West. It consists of 36 square miles. Each square mile is called a section, and there are approximately 640 acres of ground in a section. Now, how we found the monument we were standing at is we went from a very easily located off-ramp on the 15 freeway. This is Wild Wash exit. We went off the exit approximately 2 miles up a pipeline road, and we knew that when we were in the area where the pipeline road met Frontier Road, and Frontier Road ends, but you can see based on the flat straight ground where it does intersect, that we would be in the vicinity of the section marker. Well, we did find it. We verified, we got out and verified that it was the corner, indeed the corner of section 12, 7, 18, and 13. And we found that exact marker. Now, why that's important to a property owner is that once you find the section marker, you know that you can go a quarter mile, a half of mile, 660 feet even, one direction, and maybe 660 feet up another direction. That one corner is going to base all the measurements of where your property is located. It's really the starting point and the basic thing that you need to understand to find property. I hope that video has been educational. We really appreciate the time that you've spent with us, and thank you for listening.